Hey, what's up, YouTube? Bloodspawn is back with a Mailday recap for the last maybe 3-4 days. Bunch of stuff, just been busy, went fishing, spending time with my son and my girl and working and just been crazy. So kind of let stuff built up. I think I have 14 TTMs to show you. Almost all of them are successes. The first one up is a failure, North Houston, Texas. Took 69 days to get this back, and everything was unsigned. Fats Domino, legendary singer. So that sucked. Next up, Los Angeles, California. Took 63 days. This is Olympic track and field star Carmelita Jeter. Signed both my trading cards. Next up is another Olympian from Sacramento, California. 25 days. Signed index card. This is Carrie Johnson, who does the canoe and kayak. And she signed both the trading cards. Next up, from Los Angeles, California. Took 38 days. This is Rick Rosenthal. Signed my index card. And signed 3 movie posters. Here is Halloween 2, right on the pumpkin head. A different version of Halloween 2, like this version. Signed right there on the forehead. Signed Halloween Resurrection, right there under the eye. And one shot of him right there in the hat. So really cool horror success there. Next up, from Royal Mail, Airmail. This thing was out there 518 days. This is so old that one of these was in there. I ain't seen one of these in forever. So let's see if I can read it. What's your, this is, let me get the name. Tim Pigot or Piggott Smith. This is a bonus that he sent me. It's a picture of him for David. I'll show you the stuff he signed, then we'll do the questionnaire. How about that? Index card says, "Dear David, I'm so sorry to have been so slow, but I only got your letter last week. It went to the something address of an old agent. So apologize for getting it. That's awesome." He signed this cool shot of him in V for Vendetta, which I love that movie. And he also signed the old Clash of the Titans, which I love that movie too, growing up. Alright, so the questionnaire says, what are your overall thoughts of signing autographs, the hobbies of them being collected, and the people that write to you? It's a... that I don't mind. It's a chore that I don't mind if people approach me respectfully and send a SAE in parentheses with an exclamation point. How many autographs do you get in every week on average? He left blank. Do you have any preferences on what you sign, how many items you sign, or any other words of advice? Make it easy and be nice. Do you yourself have any autographs? If so, what's your favorite? I have Pete's autograph from the something Escape to Victory. Do you ever get any gifts or weird items sent to you, either to keep or sign? And he said both. So, real short, but always pretty cool to get these back. But I had to stop sending them because it takes the place of something else that I can get signed. So. Alright, next up is another old school, freaking awesome one. This is coming from Santa Clarita, California. Took 12 days to get this back. This is my index card, signed with a note on it. This is Buck Cartalian. Thank you, David. So nice to hear from you from Planet of the Apes. Best wishes, Buck Cartalian. He starred in some of the old school Planet of the Apes movies. There's different apes. Here is actual him as one of them. And this is actually him. Looks like at a convention or something. To David, a good cigar. And this one's awesome movie poster that I found for Planet of the Apes with the drawing in the shape of a human head. That's pretty cool. To David up top. Best wishes, Buck Italian. So really, really happy to get that one. Planet of the Apes, freaking legendary movies. Growing up, I watched these things constantly. So really cool to get anybody back from them. Alright, next up from Santa Ana, California. Took 12 days. This is horror author Leah Scott Price. She signed my index card. She signed 2 book plates. And she signed 3 4x6s. 1, 2, 3. And I talked to her on Facebook. The address, it was on Star Tiger. I just wanted to confirm that that was a good address and everything. She confirmed it. So, send it off to her. That's awesome. Next up, from overseas, airmail. This took 32 days. This is model Mandy Lang. She signed all 5 of my photos. 2 of them got pretty much ruined. Here's one. Real nice shot, but you can say To David's the only thing I love. And then Mandy's almost gone in a little heart. So that sucks. This one here is a really nice shot. Kind of the same deal, just not as bad. So that one. And then the rest all came out pretty decent. Here's one. Nice and big. Here's another one. The fire hose. And then she also sent me more like a cardboard photo bonus. Always happy to get the bonuses. Next up, from Canada. This took 63 days. An untested address from Star Tiger. Katie Finley. Untested 63 days. And she's from the TV show The Killing. One of the main girls. She's the one with the movie posters. She's on the movie poster. So this was an awesome return. She signed both my photos. This is her right here. To David. Nice signature. This one here, which I thought was a cool shot. And index card. David, thanks for your support. All the best. Really happy to get that one. Untested is always a good thing. From Triborough, New York. This is coming from a play. I sent for a playbill also separately, but I wrote to the main person, Vanessa Williams, who I have met back when I was like 15 years old at a play. But just shot in the dark, and she signed all 3 of my photos. Vanessa Williams. Nice shot. This one's a nice one too. And then my favorite, and seems like it always comes out that my favorite photo is the one that comes out the best. To David. She inscribed it. Best wishes also. So really, really happy to get Vanessa Williams in the collection. Alright, keep on going. This, I don't know who I wrote to or what the heck happened. Whatever it is, it's coming from my old address, so it's been out there forever, but it's Price is Right. And future Price is Right senders, this might be what they've gone to now. You know, when you send the stuff to the models and stuff, you normally get some of your stuff back. But they usually send like a bonus 8x10, or you don't get your stuff back, but you do get an 8x10, but it is signed and inscribed. I was like, man, why is this thing so heavy? They did send cardboard, which is about the only useful thing they sent. And then this stack of 8x10s. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. But they all are preprints. Only one of them is like, I don't know, but the fact that all the other ones are. So this one's Amber Lancaster, who is usually really, really good and signs and everything, but there you go. There's the white, obvious preprint. Next up, Gwendolyn Osborne, who I've gotten TTM before, white preprint. George Gregg, The Voice, white preprint. I think they sent 8 or 9 of these things. Rachel Reynolds, who I've gotten before, but there's the white preprint. Manuela Arbalez, who's another really good one. This one is one of the ones where it took a little looking at, but I believe that's a preprint. Evidently, there's a guy model now. This is the only one that, for a second, I was like, maybe, but this still looks shaky. And the fact that all the others are preprints. Preprint, and then the most shitty one is Drew Carey, because I don't actually have him in my collection, and just looking at the way the end is and everything, it's definite preprint. So beware of sending to the Price is Right people, because I believe they've now switched to all preprints. So next up is a Playbill success. Sent a bunch of these out, but I haven't gotten many in, so I'm always happy to get these in, and this is a pretty decent one. Also, uncanceled stamps, which is awesome. This is Jekyll and Hyde with a bunch of signatures on it. And there's two that stick out, which I haven't looked for the other one yet. I believe it's the one up top, but I know for a fact that right here is Deborah Cox. She's a pretty well-known R&B singer. That one right there. And then the other person's name is on American Idol. It is Constantine Morales or something like that. I'll show you how it's spelled right here. That's the other main person. I just haven't looked up the signature or anything, but I'm thinking it's this one up top here. So really awesome. Deborah Cox at least. Plus all the other ones. I haven't looked at the other ones. There might be some other, but as soon as I saw Deborah Cox and the American Idol person, I was like, I gotta send to this. So Jekyll and Hyde back. Anybody else wants to send to it? Alright, next up, I got two more. Both these are Castapalooza points. Stacy Neary, Step It Up. First up, bam! Uncanceled stamps. 25-day return. This is actor Stephen Tobolowsky, who's been in so many freaking shows and movies. It's just unreal. I sent him 4 8x10s. One, I just had this 8x10. I didn't actually get this show drafted for Castapalooza. It's a pretty cool 8x10 for Justified. He signed it right there, Stephen Tobolowsky, and he inscribed it Barkley, which is character name on the show. So behind the scenes Justified piece. And then the other 3 that I'm actually going to get points on for Castapalooza are Heroes, pretty cool background piece. Stephen Tobolowsky, Bob, character name on Heroes. Pretty large role on Californication, which he signed right over there, Stephen Tobolowsky, Stu. And the Deadwood 8x10, right up top there, Stephen Tobolowsky, Jerry. So signed and character was exactly what I asked for. Nice and small. Awesome dude. I mean, this is probably my 3rd success from Steven, and I'll probably end up writing to him again. He's just got so many damn things that you can get him on. It's hard. I don't want to send him like all 10 at once, so kill me for writing to him several times. Alright, and the last one, another Castapalooza, another uncanceled stamps. This one took 23 days, coming from Storm King Productions. This is John Carpenter. I sent him 2 8x10s for Castapalooza, both from the same movie that I picked up. But I also wanted to send some extra stuff, so I had this 5x7 laying around. A really awesome 30 Years of Terror, all the different people from all the different Michael Myers, old and new, Rob Zombies, and John Carpenter's. He signed it right there. Also sent him the Halloween Blu-ray cover, signed right there. Those are just items I had that I wanted. And then the 2 Castapaloozas are this Halloween 2 movie poster. He signed right there. And a different version, same movie, Halloween 2 with the pumpkin, signed right there. So that's awesome. And I'm going to send these with my night courts out to 2 different people. And then go from there. I got Rick Rosenthal I'd like to send these to, but I want a double whammy with basically 2 of these and probably 2 night courts, or 2 of these and 1 night court, and then 2 of these and a Buck Rogers. So keeping up with my points, just keep on adding it up because I know I'm slowing down. I got a lot coming up, a lot going on behind the scenes, so can't send out as much, but I'm going to keep just pounding away at the 8x10s to keep stuff rolling in. So, alright guys, sorry for the long video. It was a large recap, 14 TTMs I believe. So, alright guys, talk to you soon. Peace.